Hello, I am Dr. Chaos. Welcome back to the second episode of Total War Warhammer 2, the High Elves Vortex campaign. Last time we fixed the mistakes of the past, and Confederate
Alariel the
Avalon.
Evergreen.
Of course, now I have
Can I
four
offer assistance?
mostly understrength armies. Not all of them are completely understrength though. And I am going to get the Regiment of Renown, Heralds of the Wind, for Gilgalon's army. Basically, Regiments of Renown are like the normal version of the units, but are a lot more powerful. And generally often have another bonus of some sort. So as well as continuing to build up my income, yes, this is the trade I was talking about last episode. Basically, you get higher ambush-related success chances.
What do you wish to discuss?
They want me to join the war against the Court of Pleasure. I am going to continue avoiding doing that for now. I mean, once I get to complete the fourth ritual, I'm pretty sure all the other ritual races will declare war on me. So all Skaven, all Dark Elves, and all Lizardmen. So I will before then, and I'm just gonna upgrade the port in Angriel for even more income. At some point, I do want to go down and take the Fortress of Dawn, and possibly also get rid of the Dark Elves over in this province here, which is called the Sea of Dread. To do that, I'm thinking of sending Alistair, of course once his army's built up a bit more. Either that or sending Tyrion himself.
Tyrion, heir of an Aryan.
As Gilgalon is more of a campaign map army, and can't do anything there.
I know the way.
Handmaiden of the Evergreen.
And I want someone who should be able to hold their own decently.
Champion of the Everqueen. Tyrion. You cannot ask this of me.
I might go after these dwarven pirates here, but it seems Safari might be. Ooh, yeah, Safari's army was just destroyed by Black.
Your behest? Setting up garrison. At your service.
But it seems that Safari's armies, at least they were heading down, possibly to start dealing with these guys.
I await your command.
So, yeah. Continuing upgrading Rowan.
We are pure of heart.
And I am going to get the exotic animal bazaar in Avalon and in Calador. I mean, the only thing I really want here is the watchtower. Ooh, even more exotic animal building. Which, for that, I will get rid of the colonnade. Which might not be the best idea overall, but it'll do fine. And I cannot build any other buildings, so I'm gonna end the turn. The Thousand Moors and Nagavon's war is continually ongoing, but if there's nothing else for the High Elves to do here, they might actually go on their own. I just got a Disciple of the Phoenix, which is always useful, and I got got a herbalist for both Tyrion and Avalorvis, which is great as long as they don't get themselves killed. No, ooh, could get the. Ooh. I will give the talisman to Tyrion, as that sword save gets poison attacks and regeneration, so I do not need the herbalist here. I will give the gleaming pendant to him though, and for Avalorus I will give them the Horn of Vol for more damage for those around them, the Lawmaster's Cloak for defense and melee resistance, and the Forbidden Rod for even more magic resistance and improved power. Ooh, that would be. I will get it as it's not a constantly active thing, but could do considerable damage regardless. Bowen is going to secure influence, and I'm going to get even more exotic animal eggs and upgrade the Elven Fairground into a Sathay. Gonna be moving these
shield against the darkness.
Armies closer up against here to hopefully take on
sailing away
soon, as his army has been actually damaged quite a bit by taking out Safary's armies. I will go for recall, well, light Ithilma armor for a bunch of my infantry, and then recall colonists for cheaper Lothern Sea Guard. Most of the military advancements too contain upkeep reduction for various units, so I will be also going for martial law, Harbinger's Cold, and vows of fealty. I can now do the other Vortex ritual, which would all be in this province, so I might just do that.
The ritual is underway, my lord. Even working together, it will take your greatest adept some time to complete. Such is the ritual's power that the great Vortex itself distorts under its pull. Be wary, though, for while the Vortex is weakened, the forces of chaos will slip into this world. Ready your defenses, for they will doubtless be drawn to the ritual's power.
Well, now that I've done that,
I cannot.
I am basically going to move my forces back into my territory. I will upgrade Lothern though.
Adventure awaits.
Increased income among other benefits. Now, using Lothern as a prudent province may not be the best idea, all things considered, considering that I have incredible income bonuses. Right, I'd also get income bonuses in neighbouring provinces as well, so not as bad as immediately indicated.
Queen of Avalon.
I will move Alariel
The time is
closer to the front line though.
My path is clear.
But still would need to stay within my own settlement. So as long as I can defeat these armies, I should be fine. But yeah. Medium casualties, I do lose the two of the weaker Blind Trace, but I will take
The
that
Asur need me.
and then go for
Take them captive.
replenishment.
Ready to serve.
So Tyrion, I will go for Draftmaster for local recruitment capacity and recruit rank, and bring him up to the
I
Glittering
smell
Tower.
the ocean. The Phoenix Court will never agree. A fine anchorage. Ever vigilant.
And I can actually go
As
back to
you
normal
command.
stance, which is good.
Orders.
And I'll send
This is
Alistar
madness.
up to
Across the
the
waves.
Tower of Lycian.
Garrison.
I will get 2 more
Ready to serve.
white lines next turn, considering I just lost some.
Priestess of Isha. Saint Louis. Laying in
And I'm
wait.
going to put her into ambush stance. She has this Staff of Avalon and this Shield Son of Bishop. Both of her... Well, she somehow has both of her unique items, despite one of the quests not actually starting until she gets to a higher level.
Alariel's
But
champion.
I'm not going to argue with that. And I'm going to get Soul Blight. Basically to weaken enemy units that get into combat. And Alistar, I will go for... I'll go for Merchant Lord for more tradable resources, which should raise my income even more. And I will throw in some defenses up here and upgrade this to the other Fairground. I cannot get the Watchtower in Calador though,
Brave and true.
but I will do Secure
Destruction.
Influence here. Because of my upgrades, I get 6 influence per turn for 5 turns, which
Our
resets every time I do
give
it
me strength.
on this one hero, meaning I get a bunch of influence each turn.
Loyal servant. Saint Louis.
So they do not like each other, and they don't know each other. Interesting. I can't actually decrease their relations as they don't actually know each other. Interesting. So they are at war. But they do not like each other, but they aren't at war yet. If I decrease relations... Okay, this is kind of funny because the entire thing is, by planting some key pieces of evidence, we can make it look as though towards the Gospel of the Slaughterborn tribe has been secretly worshipping a god that Shakar of Tyrannoc finds particularly offensive. Thing is, beastmen worship chaos, and that is not exactly a secret. High elves hate chaos, also not a secret. So, it's basically just pointing out what everyone already knows. Like, why? And I will also lower the relations between these two. Ooh. That is basically, they will not like each other and will also go to war with each other as well. Hopefully soon.
Forward.
Yeah, High Elves are a more diplomatically focused faction, but can also, you know, beat other factions up in battle if needed. Clan Moors are attempting the ritual again, but honestly, they might lose their settlement again, as I presume last time it was, ooh, they only have 2 settlements left. Interesting. I assume last time it was taken out by,
Their life is forfeit.
the last defenders who are a legitimate faction. So yeah, I am going to get immortality, which means if he dies, he doesn't actually die. He will come back in a few turns.
Moving.
And I can upgrade the Aviva's Mark, which is beneficial. And I'm 9 gold short of getting the garrison upgrade. Naturally.
Shield of Alaria. Highborn. I second this.
But I can get the White Lions that I lost. I don't have the experience, meaning they were as bad as the ones I already lost. And
Trained
already
by
they
the
are
White
building
Tower.
up more. Sapphire's building up more
How
arms. Next turn, possibly the turn after, Forces will go and attack Lothern, but I should be able to fend him off easily enough. And the Chaos Forces are running down here. I enjoy having these settlements as the ritual settlements, as they are going on land. Okay. And they are reinforcing each other. Not the best, but I'll make do. I will upgrade the Watchtower and the Exotic Animal Tamer and the Open Fairground here though.
You called? Ready to march. Can
I'm going to move Alistair to Angriel, as that has the weakest garrison out of what's around here. Yeah, and they did get the Sacred Flame of Vesuvian, which is what I was wondering.
Radiant.
I do want to get a bunch of Sisters of Avalon for Ilario's army, which I will be able to do after I upgrade this. And I'll also get Sisters of Avalon for Alistair's army as well. Eventually I do want a Dragon or two in his army.
Her servant.
And Tyrion, basically I'm just going to hold all these forces here.
Chosen of Isha.
Dauntless.
Rowan can't do anything, but
Forward at once.
still will hang around there, and gonna continue raising the growth here. I feel like Nagaroth can actually settle on
Now that you are
climate,
here,
which
I will
is
hear your words.
probably why that is. It's just like, now they want to pay me to join. Your territories up here were lost. I mean, if they, like I said, gonna put off doing it. So, right, this is melee attack and reload skill forward in range, and improvement to recharge rate. Gonna auto-resolve, as, well, the amount of stuff I have here will be able to easily see them off.
This world needs us.
And I'm going to
You are
ransom
free
captives.
to go.
Ambush was foiled, but I managed to deal with it anyway. Going to upgrade Doom and Darkness, which is a leadership debuff, which is as a spell, and for Ilariel I will get Merchant Lord as well. Income is always beneficial.
Hidden from view.
We'll put her back into ambush stance, as that worked well enough. Well, it didn't work, but I managed to fend it off.
Lethal grace given form.
I will upgrade to Axe Lord, and gonna see these guys off as well.
The Asur follows strength.
Going to heal my
Subjugate
army up, and just continue on with the quest. I now have a quest battle, but I'm going to avoid doing this until I actually have a full army for Tyrion. Gonna secure influence again, and now with immortality, might as well start going into the ability to have him in an army if I should want to. So I'm going to give him an Elfimart chariot, as that is probably the best of them all. Well, debatable, but
Avalon advances.
as it's the furthest along, it should theoretically be the best out of the options. I will delete the map or destroy the mana here to replace it with something else. And naturally, Count Noctis is attacking to Iron Rock, which still does not have a good garrison.
Prince.
I will upgrade some stuff here, and I'll
Mistress of
move
the
an army
Undying Forest.
actually with Gilgalon. So first get
Direct me.
some more units
Your
for
orders
his
are
army.
reasonable. Your bidding.
The plan will be some silver helms with shields, not silver helms. And then bring him over to the Eagle Gate to then respond to anything that threatens Toran Rock. And of course, Nagron has also started the ritual. And for some reason, so they failed to spot my ambush.
Sound the
I'm just
horn
gonna
of
do
Isha.
that. And healing up's not
Be free.
necessary, so gonna ban some captives. And now that they're attacking, I lose some stuff from the settlement, but other than that,
We fight for the greater good.
it'll be fine. And
Have
ban some
your
captives
freedom.
again.
Poet grants me wisdom.
Ogres, my lord. These brutish nomads are as strong as they are stupid. But do not underestimate them. They are hardy warriors and will cannibalize any foe that dares to cross them.
In Warhammer 2, this is the extent of the ogre's existence. Basically caps, which means you can get stuff for your armies. This is another talisman. Twilight has negative growth, and I have destroyed all their armies. First off, Tyrion, is it better than what he already has? Yeah. Well, no, it's not better than what he has. What he has is better than what he could get, so I'll give it to Avalorus, as it looks to be better than what she has. It's a she. Gonna get Aspect of the Dread Knight for causing fear and terror, and evasion for basically better movement and getting out the way of stuff. And gonna start going to Quartermaster for cheaper upkeep. I'll also go into Elven Scholar for research, and in Lothern I have stuff to upgrade. But first, gonna
Servant of the king. The
go
Reaper.
here. Gonna go for some cavalry,
Awaiting
and
orders.
gonna put them directly into his army.
Champion of the Ever Queen.
Going to go upgrade. So first off, I'm gonna go and get upgrade the grove so I can get them. Next, I will get the ability for me to get myself Eagle Claw bolt throwers. Can't afford the dragon upgrade. And I'm gonna upgrade this so I can do research later on.
The ever queen.
Alariel, I am going to put I'm gonna put a point into Issue's Blessing for, actually no, not the same as every other Issue's Blessing, so gonna go for more tradable resources. And Alistair's army,
I will do my duty.
I am basically gonna move back to the Tower of Lyceum.
Marching out.
Shouldn't have any more problems. But the fact that I'm a... and he is apparently trespassing. Oh, that's interesting. They decided to spawn right there. Well, I suppose so they can sell across. Honestly, I have no idea why they did that.
I am ready.
Rowan was going to secure influence. And
Our
so
cause is known.
Kalidor, Kalidor's the only thing I can really do. Or Tyrannoc. Tyrannoc, I'm going to build the Watchtower.
Protector
And
of Elf.
Gilgalon, with its full army, I'm going to send to the Eagle Gate.
Garrisoning.
And then onwards towards Calculus. And yeah, here's the so you can't, like, other factions cannot attack the Chaos factions that are going towards the Ritual, and you can't attack other people's Chaos factions. I mean, like, why would you want to anyway?
The Ever Queen.
Going to move into the Glittering Tower for
Greetings, my
increased
children.
replenishment. And in 4 turns, I will be able to recruit Sisters of Avalon into a bunch of my armies.
Protector of the Everqueen.
With that, I shall end my turn. I need to keep in mind that I do not have the exact income it says I do, like, because with the 10% reduction in army costs, this is not exactly correct. I will
Destruction.
secure influence and go into Speed of Syrian to make him a bit fast on the battlefield. I do put him in an army. Kalidor's Repose, I will upgrade the Royal Gallop, Battle Royal Garrison.
Tyrion, heir of an area. Garrisoning.
Gonna do the
Alphonse
ambush
defender.
thing with
Kill them.
Tyrion,
Greetings.
and actually gonna do the same thing
Everqueen
with Alariel
of
as well.
Alfwan.
Your command.
So, Alistair, Merchant Lord, does he have the... No, he does not have the ambush thing. He has Taskmaster for being in
Your orders are
in
reasonable.
a movement stance,
Can I
but I
offer
will put him
assistance?
into
Ready to attack.
ambush for a bit longer.
Loyal servant.
With that, I shall end my turn.
Prime
So I'm
for
going to
action.
move Gilgalon towards
On a call.
Tor Anrock.
This is futile.
He would actually be able to
Defender
go
of the
after me
Phoenix Throne.
from here. But Tor Anrock he just sacked. I honestly should build garrison there, but I will upgrade the Eagle Gate. Has that improved garrison there. I just spend most of my money for the turn, but gonna have to deal with that. So
Son
with
of
Rowan, gonna
I will
attempt to
dispatch them.
it's critical success. So they kept coming back. They must have had like immortality or something. That wait, no. For some reason, they won't stay dead. Must be something it has, or perhaps something here actually
gods
gives like
stand
+1
with me.
recruitment to that, +1 rank to them, and it is basically making sure that they can keep getting one at rank 2, which has the same name. Honestly, I have no idea. Good thing they're not building a garrison building here, which will make taking it much later a lot harder.
March!
Well, destroying it or attacking it later. And I just encountered Warband of the Hound, which is another.
My temper is quick, but Sun Fang is quicker.
Yep, they declared war on me, and I'm bringing in the entirety of Vault 1 to help. And the Storthorn tribe is no more. I would say it's a shame, but it's really not. Just gaining influence each turn, not entirely sure why.
I second
I'm
this. For the
going
king!
to attack Count Noctilus. Line standard is immune to psychology, which basically means stuff like fear and terror doesn't actually work on him. And I don't have to fight this, I do kind of want to. I might regret this decision, as the auto-resolve was fine, but hopefully nothing will go wrong. Of course, they do have artillery, which could cause some damage to me, but should be able to take them out quickly with the stuff that can go in Vanguard deployment, like the Shadow Warriors and my archers
Ever
here.
vigilant, Prince of Ulthuan.
For duty!
Without fail.
Silver Helms!
Lothern Seaguard! Without fail!
Understood. We will obey.
Lothern Seaguard!
I have seen our victory in the stars.
I will take
Silver
them off
Helms!
skirmish mode as having a front line that runs
Lothern
away.
Seaguard.
It's not exactly the best thing in the world. And we'll have the Gilgalon here. He's sword infantry. I think his lord type is a
Silver
prince.
Helms!
Silver Helms is gonna go here so I can charge in.
Orders received.
And I am going, so I want to like put my units in behind his army so I can actually come in and do stuff. Luckily I can fit them all here. So I am going to charge my forces in. Charge the forces in behind. They can see one of the okay, now they're all hidden, and I have reinforcements arriving.
It will be done. Purify! Shadow Warrior.
Some of my units are under fire from this. Frantically trying to redeploy their front line.
For order! Acknowledge. It shall be done.
Silver Helms!
Acknowledged.
I do not like bombers, or they have an army ability which
That's a
basically means,
withdraw!
okay, As long as they do run away, it'll be fine. And like, do actually run away and not just stay there. Going to run these back behind my lines as they have done their job.
Shadow warriors, loyal.
They are now running, but they have done considerable damage to the enemy army, and means that they can't attack me from beyond.
Silver hounds.
Still want them to run. That's not just a ooh, but for some reason my allies are just moving around here, like, don't know why exactly, but yeah.
Duty to the fray.
Should hopefully do considerable damage to Noclus here. Oh no, I did the wrong unit, damn it.
Moving out. To battle.
But as you can see, my line hits here are shredding through theirs.
Withdraw.
I have just one of the horse archer units have fled, but bombing. Hopefully they can get away. The enemy lord is dead, and the rest of the army's crumbling. Hopefully I didn't lose anyone. The only ones do not believe I lost anyone that battle, like any full units. The 71 models I lost. Their garrison literally did nothing to help me.
A noble victory.
I will land some captives for the extra money, as that is always useful, and
Defender
I should
of
be
the
able
Phoenix
to
throne. Ready to march.
build up
Setting
my
up garrison.
army again quickly in that settlement.
Their life is
I will attempt to assassinate. This time they have a different character, finally. As assassinate should kill and actually get rid of them. We'll upgrade the Warhol and the manor in Torsathe, Illyrian. I will build Watchtower at some point, and same with the Dragon's Lair.
handmaiden of the Everqueen.
Hero has
On the
not
march.
moved. Ooh, they actually are
Of course.
using the Sword of Cain. As you can see, that it is thriving, which is, I think I can't remember where exactly on the scale it is, but it's, as you can see, it is really powerful. But you can't actually see the damage it does to your relations and stuff when another lord has it. In Tyrannoc, I will get the Elven Craftsman, which will hopefully work towards raising my income even more. Ilario now has Ambusher.
Loyalty is rewarded. Your request.
And Rowan is gonna continue attempting to kill.
Daggers in the dark.
Ooh, another critical success. I suppose that thing is actually helping them. The Eataine Bitnir. Wait, no, didn't you have another? Oh no, it's an ability. Oh, but I do have Bloodlust. Basically, Boozy is in a region with high vampiric corruption, growth, and leadership is down, but casualty replenishment rate is up. Uncorrupted basically means nothing happens. So if your units stay in a alternate corruption, they get traits like this. But I do have Duty and Honor, which is additional 6% assassination chance. Going to upgrade to Bardic Ultima Steed, basically a better horse.
Loyal servant.
She is giving 30 of this, so yeah. I will move Alariel all the way up there.
the Everqueen.
Yes, it'll delay her getting a full army, as either I'll have to run her all the way back down Old Thwan, or I'll have to work on getting the Gay and Vale upgraded a lot. We'll upgrade this in Lothern for incoming public order.
Champion of the Everqueen.
Tyrion and Alistair can wait here. And I'll also be able to see what my income is actually like on a regular basis next turn.
Advancing.
Guardian of the Phoenix Crown.
Maybe I should have saved ending the turn until next episode, but I'm gonna have to do the video, but yeah.
Finnabar the Seafarer, the reigning Phoenix King, was called upon to reveal the second shard of the Star Crown. The wave fragments are cast so the tides move at the Seafarer's command. The living king has done his part. Now it is time to evoke the royal spirits of old.
Ghosts. I will. Okay. I'll pay off the Sentinel. I'm. Ooh, actually, I do get quite a bit of income regardless. So, we'll ignore the power gains, or a slight increase in my own. Ooh, Age of Discovery. Let's see who I know of the High Elves.
When Loic dances, you approach a dark throne.
I do know.
I pray you bring only light.
Eataine are now though, so that's beneficial. And I'll see if I can get any money from it.
Very well.
The reason I say that's not good is because now, because technically, I'm pretty sure Teclis is meant to have a good port. Hope he's still alive. He might have died.
Your will is done.
I will upgrade Reaper's Mark a bit though. So first Cattle Ranch, which will actually make my horses cheaper. Rowan here. Could assault unit, no point in secure influence. And
Chosen. Avalon advances.
Joseph Farley. Just gonna put Joseph. Jois. Yeah, I'm not gonna attempt to pronounce that. My army's down here.
How can I assist?
Alistair, I basically like, say like 5 Sisters of Avalon, which are just over 1,000 each to recruit, and then eventually I'll get 2 dragons, but that won't happen for a little while yet. Could actually get moon dragons though. That
Masters of the
might be
Undying World.
like if I actually got the building, that is. Agwith is now at war with the Thousand Moors as well, because apparently nobody liked the Thousand Moors. Or the Thousand Moors don't like anybody else. Would be more accurate.
Duty is its own reward.
Next is Ritual of the Scholar, which I'm about just under halfway to the next point. I need 2040, and you have 1,391. I will raise my relations with Eataine now. And any other... No, I don't have... That does make me concerned for the status of Teclis. I hope that he is still alive, as I would love to confederate with him, bring him back up to Sapphire eventually. Of course, if he is dead, even more wine will be produced there now. Oh, in a few turns. At White Peak, I will upgrade to the Elven Artisan. And Rowan, I don't have the money to do anything, so just gonna stay there. Same with Joas. Gilgalon, I will get the Iron Disciplinarian. Oh, Iron Disciplinarian, Merchant Lord, eventually Draftmaster.
Shield against the darkness.
Do want to send Tyrion out, but I don't want to lose his army again. Which is kind of annoying. Ooh, I have... Do I actually know Two Kings? I am very friendly with Henry, so just gonna do a bunch of alliances and stuff with him, and should be able to get a bunch of income. I will increase my income by about 400, but they will only want to stay in Nahikara, so it might help by just sacking and raising a bunch of the Bretonnian territories with Tyrion's army.
It shall be done.
I'm gonna pull him out of this region of the sea because there's a storm going on.
Sailing for adventure. We cannot wait.
But I should be able to do something. Yeah.
Chosen.
Clan Wars has failed their ritual again. Seems the Skaven, like I've seen the Skaven get stomped on in my last campaign as well. Again, this was my personal campaign.
Give the word.
Rowan going to assault units. Basically just because I can, really. Gotta go for Battle of Ages. And I got precisely deadly, which is even more casualties inflicted. As you can see, did a lot of damage. Calador, I will upgrade that. Birds of Lothern, nothing there to upgrade as that I want. Going to head towards Kofa. might go a little further down to
A
the
brief
sheep
interlude.
instead, depending on the army. Might just sit there and invade their territory though, which is beneficial. A lot of you still going up towards the territory, and I have one more turn syndrome, it seems, because I can't. Because instead of ending the episode, I just keep playing. I should actually keep an eye up here to see if Teclis is still alive, by whether his faction's dead or not.
Direct me.
We'll secure
Smash it
influence.
to ruins.
Battle Rages. Move Joris. Upgrade this stuff in Illyrian. Aval
A servant.
Tyrion.
Anchors away.
They have weaker armies. But I can actually bring the garrison out by
Armored
attacking
in
this
faith.
force. That will happen next time. I am actually going to end the video now.
Gentle ocean
Goodbye.
breeze.